Hey guys, I just did my hair ritual using aloe vera. But I want to talk to y'all tonight because what time is it? It's 4:11 where I'm at. I'm pretty sure it's probably 3 where some people at 5, whatever. But I just want to talk to y'all on a different subject tonight. So, this afternoon. So, I want to talk about pain. And I'm 37. Even though I look young, I know. I'm 37 and I've endured a lot of pain throughout my years. But my good always outweigh my bad. So y'all don't really hear me talk about like problems and stuff because I don't consider them problems. I consider them lessons. You can always learn from whatever you go through. But the worst pain I ever endured, like I've been in a abusive relationship, verbal and physical. I had my heart broken before, and I don't know how many people can relate to me, but a heartbreak is something serious. But the good thing about a heartbreak is once God shatter your heart and break them into a million pieces, He restores you with a pure heart. And that's what He did to me. He broke my heart. He kept hammering at my heart until it broke into a million pieces. And then He gave me a new one. I had, heartbreak, abusive relationships. But the worst pain I ever endured in my whole entire life was child labor. So let me tell y'all the story about me giving birth to my daughter. She's 7 going on 14. We all know that. So I was scheduled to have my daughter on August the 11th, which is my grandmother's birthday. My grandmother's dead. She's dead. And I was scheduled to have her on August the 11th. But I didn't want to induce my labor. I was like, this is my first childbirth. I'm going to have natural labor. So I didn't want them to induce my labor. So what I did for a whole entire week, no, I don't want to lie. Because I gave birth to my daughter August 23rd. I think he said my daughter was due on my grandmother's birthday, August the 11th, or either on the 17th. It was something like that. And so what I remember is I waited a whole week. I kept going to the doctor. They monitored her heart rate, made sure everything was healthy. I waited a whole week. And then so finally I was like, it's time for me to give birth. They can go ahead and induce my labor. So they had to induce my labor. Listen to me, guys. So they induced my labor and contractions. Ooh. When I tell you I wasn't used to a contraction because before I had my daughter, I had an irregular menstruation my whole life. My period first came on when I was 17, so my period would come on for 3 days. I would hardly bleed, and then it would go off. Sometimes it would skip months, it would skip 3 months, 6 months. Like I had no clue that I would ever give birth because of how my menstruation was. So I didn't know anything about cramps. I didn't know anything about my nipples getting tender. I didn't know anything about back pain, chocolate cravings. I didn't know anything about that. My periods were smooth, 3 days off, and then it barely came on. So when I started having contraction during my child labor, I wasn't used to pain like that. So I'm trying to have natural birth. I'm like, I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm gonna go through the pain. I'm looking at the monitor. When it go all the way up to the top, that's when the pain is intense, and then when it goes down, the pain goes away. So I'm like, okay, contraction come in, handle the pain, and then the pain goes away. So I got up to like 6 centimeters. In the midst of me, going through the contraction, I got gospel music playing. As you guys can tell from my videos, I'm a church girl. I grew up in church. My grandmother made sure I knew God, so you could tell from the music that I sing, all that. So I'm playing gospel music. I get up to 6 centimeters and I'm like, I can't take it no more. My baby got to come out. I need the epidural because I was trying to have a natural birth. Remember, guys, follow my story. I get up to 6 centimeters. I'm like, take me out. Get me out. When I got to 6 centimeters and I seen what 6 centimeters was about, I was like, nah, baby, get me out. I want out. I want out. So I got the epidural. The man gave me the shot the first time. It didn't work. So I had to get 2 shots of epidural. And then, so, before they gave me the epidural, they, the man tried to scratch me because I had started having, when I got the 6 centimeters, I started having contractions. I was still having the contractions, but I wasn't scratching. So the people tried to put a balloon in me to scratch me. It didn't work. Like, I kept feeling the contractions, but I wasn't scratching. So I got the epidural, had the C-section. Y'all, let me tell you how I know God don't play about me, baby. I had the C-section. They had my baby in a little bed or whatever, covering her with the sunbeam light. And they had the bed. I was sitting up in the bed. So when I went to sleep, because I had my baby like 11 something at night, I was in labor all day. Remember, I'm trying to have natural birth. So I ended up giving in, had to do the C-section. So I went to sleep. I slept like a baby. But when the way they had me positioned in the bed, I was sitting up all night. So the nurse comes in the next day. She wants me to walk around. Even if you have a C-section or a natural birth, they want you to get up and walk around, make your blood circulate so you don't catch any blood clots. Y'all, tell me why I get up to do the walk with the nurse. As I get up, blood clots just start dropping out of me, just blood everywhere. So mind you, now I just had the C-section. I'm sore. I ain't used to this pain. I'm sore. So the nurse ran and got the doctor. The doctor comes in. The doctor had to put his whole forearm inside of me. I'm like, oh my God, what's going on? I ain't never had nothing that big in me. So the man, he got all the blood clots out, and then it was 2 left in me. He was like, either you're gonna have to have an emergency surgery, or we're gonna just let the 2 fall out. And I wasn't used to that. Like, I didn't know how everything was supposed to go. All I know, blood clots was falling out everywhere. And then the man comes in, reaches his hands up. Because remember, blood clots can travel through your body. So I ended up going to the bathroom. And the last 2, they came out. But I just wanted to tell you guys about a story that I felt like would be useful towards someone that's probably enduring some type of pain, some type of sorrow. I just wanted to let somebody know to be brave, and you're gonna make it. You're gonna make it. If I made it through my surgery, my C-section, having contractions, and my first childbirth, out of everything I ever went, I lost my grandmother. My grandmother was my world. My grandmother died. My grandmother was my world. I lost my grandmother. There was a heartbreak. Like, I've had probably like 2 serious heartbreaks in my life. And I've endured everything. That's how I know God is so, God love me, y'all. I'm telling you, God love me. And it's just an all-out war between God and the devil when it come down to me, because God won't let him do what he want to do to me. God just won't let the devil have his way with me. That's what's going on. God keeps showing him, no matter what you do, I'm going to protect her. No matter what you do. You know how they kept, the devil kept testing Job, kept doing different things to Job, wanted Job to change on God, wanted Job to give up on God and stop believing in God. I'm telling you, it is a all-out war between God and the devil when it come down to me, because since I've been a child, God won't, he want me so bad. Y'all, the devil, he want me so, because he know how powerful I am. And he know once me and my husband connect, cause see, I'm pulling my, when me and my husband connect, I'm pulling my husband away from him too. He know when me and my husband connect, we gonna bring a lot of people to God. He don't want that. The devil just want me doing his work, cause he know how powerful I am. But God won't let him have me. Devil, you can't have me. God got me. Look at all this. I know you see this protection around me. I got too much protection around me. God won't let the devil do what he want to do to me. So what the devil gonna have to do is you have to go to your next candidate. You gonna have to go to your next person, because it won't be me. It won't be me. God got me. He got my husband too. Mwah.